Okay, this review is going to be on a skit I watched last night. I watched it last night with Amber and Anthony, but I always like to wait the next day and look at another skit with Amber and Anthony. And this is my take on the skit last night. Amber came out of the bedroom, right, and Anthony was laying there asleep, or just dozing off, or just meditating, but he wasn't on his phone, and that's a good thing. So Amber came out of the room and she saw Anthony laying in the bed, and you gotta remember, she just took him back, number one, right? She know that he was with Shayla and that baby's over there, and then she feel like, why is this man back here with me when he had what he wanted? He had his son, and he had a woman he was over there laying with in the bed, making love to, and everything. And he was doing all that with Shayla. Y'all know that. He was kicking the boots with Shayla, knocking the boots, whatever you want to call it. And Amber saw him laying there, and she was thinking to herself, she was looking at him, and she was having those thoughts, those moments of Anthony and Shayla doing it, doing their thing. The same thing she be doing with him, right? So, sure, she gonna say, you need to leave. Because every time I look and I see you laying there, I'm thinking about you laying there with Shayla. I'm thinking about you laying there with Shayla and that baby. It's just on my mind, and it hurts her because that's how she lost him. You know, it's with her best friend. So, you know, I'm gonna continue to see that for a while, and she will, probably for years. It's hard to erase thoughts like that out of your brain, and I see now why she keep going through these things, because you gotta think for a minute. You're thinking about another woman making love to your husband. That's got to be devastating in your mind. And if a man was doing it, men are worse than women are. They don't even want you back. Because somebody else had what they had. And men consider us as precious and the only one that need to be where that man has been. But when they've been with a woman, they expect you to forgive them and try to forget about it. And that's a hard pill to swallow. So she's trying to swallow that pill, and they haven't even got halfway down her throat yet. It's barely on time, you know what I'm saying? So she's trying to get there, and it's hard to get there. So Anthony did come to her, and he tried to make her believe that he wasn't going anywhere. I don't know if it was because, he knew he was going to lose half of his money, or what. You know what I'm saying? Or do he really love her? Or do he really want to be with her? And he told her that he wasn't going anywhere, that he was there forever. And if when he leave, if he go to a bigger house, she's going. Why they want a bigger house? It's just two of them. I could if they had five more children, and eight children or something like that. But they don't. And so and so then I was thinking to myself, this woman is going to need a whole lot of love, a whole lot of attention. And Anthony keep not giving her all the love, understanding, and attention that she needs. She needs more, and it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight. She's not going to snap back and be that bubbly and loving wife that you messed up on, Anthony. She's not. And it ain't in these skits. Somebody, I hope and I pray that they're telling you in these skits to write him, soothing her pain more, to write him really taking her away to a nice vacation so they can work things out without a lot of interference. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know who the interferences people are. So they need this moment so they can get things together, get their heads clear, get things organized better. I think that would be great if they would take a skit, send them somewhere away for a little while, and they come back powerful, like that power couple that we want, who really love each other, and come back and put things in motion, put things in order. You know what I'm saying? That would be a wonderful skit, I think, for Anthony and Amber. So he consoles her, and then it goes off, and they say they love each other. So that was a good skit. I'm going to make a song about it in a little bit. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but I'm going to put them together with a song. And God bless. Smooches.